The cast of Twisters proved they really can withstand any weather as they brought serious Hollywood glam to rainy London for the film's European premiere. The new disaster movie is a standalone sequel to the 1996 classic Twister and stars the likes of Glen Powell, Daisy Edgar-Jones and Anthony Ramos as the new faces of storm chasing. While chatting to Virgin Radio on the wet and windy red carpet, Glen, who plays social media star Tyler Owens, shared what life was like battling against the very real elements.
This movie, I mean, it's hard to look ridiculous chasing tornadoes in a big truck and with a great cast around you. It's the dream, you know.
And just smash into shit, right? Like that's a lot. And smash into shit. That's a lot of fun.
I know. We got to do some wild stuff with that truck. Yeah. We had 4 of them, and I think we went through all of them.
Congratulations.
Daisy Edgar-Jones stars opposite Glen as meteorologist on a mission, Kate Carter, who finds herself back in storm chasing to help friend Harvey, played by Anthony Ramos. The practical effects give the movie a very real feel, but facing proper winds left Daisy feeling a little bit worse for wear.
I couldn't hear for a while because of the fans, so that was wild. They were just very loud. It was a jet engine that they were blowing at us, so but no injuries.
Nothing in the eyes at all?
Nothing too bad, just a lot in the hair.
It was the same for Anthony, who described just how scary the tornado sets could be.
There were mishaps. There were mishaps that I can't talk about for insurance purposes. But yeah, no, we definitely. It wasn't it didn't go. It wasn't smooth, right? You know, I think we had some stuff happen, but you know, thank God we made it through. And but yeah, it was a hard movie. It was challenging. It was challenging physically. It was challenging on the visual effects side, and you know, we get pelted with wind and rain, and they got this big ass jet engine that's like hitting us with all this wind, sometimes 2 of them at a time. So yeah, it was kind of crazy.
It turns out that real-life tornadoes almost caused filming to be halted, according to director Lee Isaac Chung. He revealed just how close the cast came to being involved in some very terrifying storms.
I really wanted to film in Tornado Alley, around where I grew up in Oklahoma. And I also felt like, hey, let's film this during tornado season, and that's when we started. The first day Anthony came on location, a tornado was coming through, we had to shelter in place. And that was just the nature of making this film. There's so many delays, so many exterior things that were really challenging to us, but it really bonded us as a team. We really got close, and we really, I feel, made this movie because we were trying to show that grit.
Talk to us about the original to this as well, because I understand there were plenty of accidents and mishaps on the making of the original one. Were there things like that for this one
I heard
too?
many stories. Yeah, we had some people who worked on that first one working on this one. They said that first one was harder, you know, just because there were so many things that were happening with the weather, and they were chasing all over the country. But it was a challenge. Sorry, I'm hearing Daisy saying my name, so I'm like, what? But yeah, we tried to honor what Jan de Bont did with just flat out trying so hard and working so hard and doing a lot of things practically, and hopefully we made him proud. I'm a huge fan of his.
And finally, Daisy revealed just how sweet co-star Glen could be, with the leading man coming out to support her during one of her previous projects.
Do you know what? We met actually. Glenn came to my premiere of Fresh a couple of years ago, and I met him then and thought he was lovely. So I was so excited when they were like thinking about who to cast for Tyler. I was like, Glenn is the one, and he's just you've probably met him. He's the loveliest person. So we just had so much fun. We just had such a great laugh like the whole time. So yeah, it was great.
For more red carpet news, head on over to virginradio.co.uk.
Virgin Radio.